Hey guys, what's up? Back with another video review, this time of the Marvel Legends Wave 1 Constrictor. This set is a really cool figure. I really like this guy a lot. He is probably one of the figures, not that I wanted the most, but I wanted to get him and pick him up, but I never got around to it. I didn't really want to pay 15 bucks for him just by himself, so yeah, I kind of put it off getting him, and then once I found the whole wave, I obviously bought him, so yeah. And he's a really nice figure. I really like him a lot. He's so cool. He's got a lot of articulation. You can get him some pretty cool poses. He is missing a bit of articulation, but that's alright. He still gets in really cool poses, but I mean, the detail on him is also very nice. He's got this nice paint on him. Mine actually has really nice paint on it because he doesn't really seem to have any problems anywhere other than, I think there's like this one little dot like right there, but I mean that's so small that I mean you just you can't even really tell. But yeah, he's just a really cool figure. I just like getting him all these poses where he just looks like he's about ready to fight or anything like that. And yeah, he's just really cool. Like I said about the paint, it's really nice. I like how his costume looks. Yeah, he's got all the lines and stuff, and then on his abs here, like the abs keep going up even into the joint, so even though it doesn't go back as far, you can still see there's some ab articulation, or like he's still got a six-pack going on. And then on the top of his head, where this part right here is actually sculpted in, so it's not just painted on. It actually it sticks out of the head, so that's also really nice. I really like his face sculpt. He's really kind of creepy looking. You know, he's kind of like he was a bad guy, but now he's a good guy. But you know, this is obviously a face molded for him to be bad, unless, you know, he was being good, but he just had like this really sinister but creepy look on his face. I guess it would kind of just depend on how you want to do it, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. And then I guess some of the problems that he does have is that he's got like this belt right there. That's clearly noticeable. Like, I wish they kind of would have just taken that off, but they didn't, so it looks kind of goofy. And then the other major problem I have is that his tentacles don't have the wire in it, so that way I could bend it around. Otherwise, his tentacles just stick out straight like this, which it kind of sucks, because when you're trying to get him in, like, when you're trying to pose him and make him look like he's trying to fight somebody, it's kind of weird to have him just have straight tentacles. Like, if I wanted to make it look like he was about to like slash or something, I couldn't have his tentacles bend this way to make it look like he was going to be, you know, slicing downward. But you know, it's not too terribly bad. It's just a minor complaint, but it's kind of something where they should have done it, but they didn't. But it's whatever. And then the only thing else that kind of sucks is he doesn't have the ankle pivot, so his foot just has like this weird articulation right here. It's not weird, but it's just like they just gave him a regular foot that doesn't do anything, so that's probably the only other complaint. But other than that, that's probably the only thing wrong with this guy. He's, like I say, he's super nice. I'm surprised how much I really do like this guy. So, whoops. Let's see, he comes with the Tales of Terrax, number 5 of 6, and that features Silver Surfer. And then he comes with the torso of Terrax. So, yeah, that's his accessories. Now onto the figure. For his articulation, his head can go 360 degrees, as well as go up and down. It goes up. It doesn't go up like as much as some other figures could, but it goes up nicely, and it goes down quite a bit. His arms are on ball joints. I guess that's what you want to call them, shoulder joints, whatever you want to call them. They can go out and in, 360 degrees. He's got this extra extended shoulder articulation, which can go in and out, because this is the bullseye mold, I guess. It's a really nice mold. I don't have that figure, but he's a really nice. It's obviously a really nice mold because I really like it. The only thing that's kind of weird is like, you know, if when I want to extend the shoulder out, I'm like, this whole thing just is gonna move, which isn't like that big of a, it's not really a problem, it's just kind of weird, but it's whatever. He's got a bicep swivel. He bends at 2 points at the elbow, and he's got a swivel at the wrist, and that's another thing, he doesn't have any like hand articulation or anything like that, so his whole hand is just like, it just swivels at the wrist, and then he's got this molded hands. So, and then for his ab articulation, he's got an ab crunch, which goes down very nicely. He goes back pretty good. He goes 360 degrees at the waist. His tentacles are kind of getting in the way. He's got the wide joints for his legs, so his legs can go out, and then you gotta spin it to make it go out, and then forward and back, and then you gotta spin it again and make it go out and in. He swivels at the upper part of the thigh. He has 2 points at the knee. He's got a calf swivel right here. Or is that a calf? I guess it'd be his ankle, his like upper ankle kind of swivels. And then his foot can go down that far, and it doesn't really go up too much, but it goes down and up, and then it goes 360 degrees. It's a really nice articulation. I just kind of wish they added that ankle pivot. But I mean, even if I'm, you know, posing him all crazy, like, he still stands pretty nicely. And I mean, his tentacles are so long that you could just, you know, kind of prop him up on that too if he wasn't standing too well. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. When I'm posing this guy too, I kind of feel like I'm posing Wolverine just because of how his hands are molded. So I feel like instead of like little tentacles, it's like claws. But he's a really nice figure. I really like him a lot. I'm gonna have to give him a yeah, I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10 because he's a really nice figure and I really like him a lot. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you pick this guy up. This guy was kind of a peg warmer at my local Walmart, and then they had 2 of them when I bought the whole wave. So I don't know how much of a peg warmer he is. He just happened to be one at my Walmart. But I mean, when I did see him, he was usually like whenever I did see Walmart or Marvel Legends at my Walmart, he was usually the one. That and Hope Summers and Claw. So they seem to be kind of like the peg warmers, but to me, this guy shouldn't be because he's a really nice figure, and I highly recommend you pick him up. So yeah. So stay tuned for my other reviews. I'm going to be finishing those up soon, and then I'll catch you guys later. So also, please rate and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more.